It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Anibal Sanchez gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Adams has got it. Oh, great stop by Adams. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Here's Starling Marte. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
To 1-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
The third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Moran.
0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. Sanchez isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Settling in now, Kevin Newman. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Robles comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
Batting eight.
So digging in now, Elias Diaz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Robles is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2. Slow little roller to third. Moran comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Melky Cabrera. From the offensive standpoint, one of the best barrel to ball hitters in our sport. And on the defensive side of the ball, he uses his smarts to be in the right place at the right time with a strong and accurate arm. Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And now in the box, Joe Musgrove. 9, 1 and 2 due up.
The pitcher, Joe.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Standing in, Adam Frazier. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Eaton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now ready for another chance. Number 10. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Eaton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Here's Brian Dozier now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ballgame.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brian Dozier was retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Digging in, Anibal Sanchez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The right fielder, number 2.
So stepping in, Adam Eaton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Zero.
1-1. Ready with the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Robles at second. Turner on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nats leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Turner is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Yanked hard but foul to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Anthony Rendon.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Soto.
In now, Juan Soto. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Ground ball right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Now batting.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. 1-0 the count. Soto leads off first with 1 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back at the track, the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Frazier ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter,
Digging in, Brian Dozier.
baseman,
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it feels like every time they've made contact, it's been hard contact, and the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake
now
here leading off the inning.
The catcher, Elias.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Joe Musgrove, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. He's set, and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. On the ground for Dozier at second. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is. Coming to the plate now, Victor Robles, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Behind 0-2 now.
At the ball.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The batter, number 7.
First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Behind 0-2 now. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play just to knock that ball down.
And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Turner blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Behind 0-2 now. Rendon stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Cabrera on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Now batting.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs, but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He does.
And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while. Ready for another shot now. Number 10. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind. The ump says it was a trap.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it. And you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Brian Dozier stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Up top, it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Fouled away.
Victor Robles.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Dozier aboard here at first with nobody out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? And that's through for a hit.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definitely ground ball with eyes right there.
Into the box, Anibal Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Now batting, Trey Turner. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Grounder down the line at third. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
So a full count now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Into the box, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The left fielder,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Juan Soto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to short. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Adams. And their runners at the corners now. No balls and 1 strike. Slider laid off for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 out.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Melky Cabrera. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Elias Diaz the next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Hit on the ground toward the left. Dozier on to first. It's a double play as their woes can. Stepping into the box. Things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Chris Stratton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Fastball well outside.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Moran has a play. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Chris Stratton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Who could really use a knock here? 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it 1st and 2nd. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run is in to score from 2nd.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
First pitch on its way. 2 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 run will score easily. Here's the 2nd runner around 3rd. He will score. And the deficit now stands at 5. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Grace gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 33, Matt.
In now, Colin Moran.
Now playing center.
Swing and a liner, but foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Nationals 9 and the Buccos 4. So coming to the plate, Gerardo Parra. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The center fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Felipe Vasquez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 73.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Three and 1 to the National shortstop. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton. No hits to this point. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet. Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Anthony.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
Kyle Crick answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. 1-0 the count. Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Turner over at second. Eaton is over at first with 1 away. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And it's fouled away.
Adams.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. One for the neck. In now, Kevin Newman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out toward shallow right after it is eaten. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Elias Diaz. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Digging in, Kyle Crick. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And that's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The second baseman, Adam.
Hey, guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth, and that manager's down there. I would have
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. One run scores. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Daniel Hudson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 44, Daniel.
Standing in now, number 10, as he drives a liner to right center. That's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling.
Standing in, Starling Marte. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Bell, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now batting, the third base.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. There is Dozier. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Washington took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Anibal Sanchez pitches well enough to get the W. Joe Musgrove was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this